See President Trump's efforts to bring peace to Ukraine. Of course, all these efforts are welcomed, but we don't see Russia really wanting peace. Russia only understands strength and only negotiates when it's really put to negotiate. So right now we don't see it yet. That's why we are discussing, of course, what more can we do. We are expecting this week also to adopt the 19th package of sanctions. Unfortunately, not today, but we have also a leaders' meeting coming up in Thursday.
Following Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, the European Union prevented Russian aircraft from entering EU airspace, froze Vladimir Putin's and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's assets, and supported International Criminal Court proceedings against Putin for war crimes. Hence, his travel poses a major legal and logistical challenge, as ICC has a warrant out for him, and Putin cannot reach Budapest without crossing NATO airspace or that of a country signed up to the International Criminal Court. When Putin visited Alaska for the Anchorage Summit in August, the US granted special clearance for the presidential plane, a modified Ilyushin Il-96 airliner known as the Flying Kremlin, to fly. If Putin decides to visit Budapest, he will need similar special authorization to fly over an EU member state. Putin's voyage from Moscow to Budapest, which used to take 3 hours via Belarus and western Ukraine, has become complicated as a result of the Ukraine war and EU airspace restrictions. Flying over Ukraine is perilous due to the ongoing conflict and the threat of assaults, like as the recent Ukrainian drone strike near Kursk that targeted Putin's chopper. Putin might fly through Belarus into Poland for 5 hours, then fly south over Slovakia into Hungary. While Slovakia, an EU member with pro-Moscow sentiments, would likely permit his passage, Poland, a staunch NATO member and ICC supporter, would not. Experts claim this route is the most likely choice for Putin, as this route passes through Turkey, the Mediterranean and Serbia, avoiding problems of diplomatic nature and security risks.
There is no place for war criminals in Europe. There is no way through Europe for war criminals to any events. And this is the very important thing also for us to underline and stress again. We're in strong support of Ukraine, and we are continuing with our continued pressure on Russia. The only place for Putin in Europe, that's in Hague, in front of the tribunal, not in any of our capitals. And this is very clear. Thank you.
Are you taking action to prevent Putin from visiting Budapest?
I cannot imagine him crossing our airspace.
Regarding Budapest, no, it's not nice. I mean, to see that really a person put to the arrest warrant by the ICC is coming to a European country. And again, you know, the question is whether there's any outcome out of this. This is, I think, what we need to see, how these things are going in Budapest, as we have been very firm that Russia only negotiates when they are put under pressure. So we hope that also President Trump does that. Which would have been that it's President Zelensky who meets Putin, because it's actually them who have to agree. on this. So as I said, I mean they are meeting, but let's see what's coming out of that meeting. I think it's important that President Zelensky also meets Putin, and they can discuss actually what they can do. If America has a lot of strength to pressure Russia to come to the negotiation table. If they use that, then of course this is good. If Russia stops this war.
Vladimir Putin elnököt is tisztelettel várjuk. Természetesen biztosítjuk számára azt, hogy Magyarországra belépjen, itt sikeres tárgyalás folytasson, majd pedig utána hazatérjen. Semmifajta egyeztetésre nincsen szükség senkivel. Mi egy szuverén ország vagyunk, itt Vladimir Putyint, Oroszország elnökét tisztelettel fogjuk fogadni, vendégül látni és biztosítani a körülményeket, hogy az amerikai elnökkel tudjon tárgyalni. Nem válaszoltam, de azt gondolom, hogy